But today we're going to talk about continuing that, right? How do you keep that rolling? Because you can't just wake up every morning and do the same thing again and again and again and again and again and expect it to, the passive income to roll in for the rest of your life. And that's about what I've seen. You said 4 months. I've seen usually if you get a good campaign rolling, it usually rolls along for, 8 months is usually top end where it's like, okay, once that 8 months and you hit ends and you start to see the views drop or the income drop or whatever, then you got to do something different. So that's what we're going to talk about. How do you keep it rolling? So do you have any tips? I mean, after the 4 months was up, what did you do? I know you didn't just throw in the towel and give up, and I know you're still making a pretty decent income. So what happened there?
Yeah, it was funny because when I lost that account, that's when I met you at the mastermind
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't have that my main account right there, but I was already working on my second account, so it was about to start blowing up as well. And that's the thing, right? You learn the skills. You learn the skills to redo it, to blow up again, to go viral again, to start selling again. Because these are the skills that you have grown over a period of time since you started. Like you don't have the same skills that when you first started to the point where you were already making substantial money. So yeah, just redo it, right? The mindset situation was the hardest part because there's people that they lose a big account and then they're like, wow, like now what am I gonna do? Right? It's like, can I replicate it? Am I gonna be fighting so hard just to replicate that success again? Um, but yeah, your mindset needs to be like the main focus right there. Cause you don't wanna I remember I actually yeah, I remember something. I lost my account on my birthday that
Yeah.
same year. Like I
Happy
remember
birthday,
we went on
right?
a trip and then I lost it on my birthday and then I was like, okay, I can't worry about it right now, right? Because I was on my birthday weekend. But as soon as it hit Monday, we were home already and I started worrying about it. But yeah, I created a new account and I was like, this is not gonna stop me, right? And then that account blew up after a while. So it's like you learn the skills and that's the most important thing that you can do.
Yeah, it is a little bit frustrating, especially the first time it happens, because I'm probably on my, I don't know, fourth YouTube channel, and I've had more, ad accounts and more Instagram accounts than I can think of, and TikTok accounts. And it is hard once you have to restart from scratch, it's like, oh, I'm creating this content, I'm not getting any views, and then you rely on the skills and eventually it picks up. So when you relaunched this account after you lost the other one on your birthday, did you pick back up and promote the same program again, or did you switch?
Yeah, no, it was the same exact program, but I did things differently. In the beginning, I only had one Instagram account, and that was like the main one that was making me a lot of money. And then
The
I
first
lost
time you
it.
had success, right? The one that you
The
lost.
first
Yep.
time I had
Mhm.
success, exactly. And then I lost it, right? And then I created a different account, and I started building it, right? It didn't grow as fast as the other one. It maybe took like a good 3 months of just consistency for it to actually get picked up by the algorithm. But then by then, I had already created a third account because I was like, I don't want to start over again, right? So I had another account, like a backup one, and I was building that one, and then that one picked up at the same time. So I had two accounts blowing up at the same time after I lost that initial one. So it's like little things like that you learn as you go, like trial and error, right? There's no possible way that you're gonna get everything mapped out until you're successful. Like you're gonna see a bunch of things in between that nobody really taught you, but you just have to keep learning from those things and you'll make it better. Like those errors, now they're like, okay, whatever, right? I can start one easily. But in the beginning, of course, it's a little nerve-wracking, right? Losing one main account.
Yeah, well, it was smart that you backed up your backup at that point, and it just
Yeah.
makes good sense to back up your backup. When you did start again, you know, obviously you have the experience. You just got to rely on the mindset to be like, hey, I've done this once. I know it works. I can do it again.